So in this lesson, we're going to focus on the acoustic style of Eric Clapton. As most of you know, he is an English guitar player who started to gain notoriety in the 1960s. He was one of the first English players to really popularize the style developed by American blues players like Freddie King, B.B. King, Albert King, which was just this really overdriven, sustainy electric guitar style. He brought that to the English audience, who was really starting to eat up American blues at the time. Now you're going to play eighth notes. Pretty much all of this is eighth notes, but it's not typical eighth notes, which are just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's a triplet. So, it's more of a swung eighth note. So it's more of a lope. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the intro sounds like this: 3, 4. Which brings us to the turnaround riff. Okay, so this breaks down into two pretty distinct sections. The first one, the first 3 chord shapes are all the same. So you can just slide up 1 fret at a time with your left hand. So you start off with your 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string. Your first finger is on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and your pinky, your 4th finger, is on the 9th fret of the 2nd string. So that's the first setup of the chord shape. So then you're just playing triplets with your right hand. The second part starts exactly the same way, it just ends slightly differently. So you start with the same slide, 2nd finger sliding from the 4th fret to the 6th fret of the 3rd string. Land with the 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Now ghost the 6th fret of the 3rd string again. Land with your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string. 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the 1st string. Pull off to your 1st finger. Riff 11 is the one that ends the whole thing. So it sounds like this. So all you do is you take your 2nd finger and you slide from the 9th fret of the 4th string to the 12th fret of the 4th string, just like that. So you can kind of think of this as being in 2 voices. You've got the lower voice and the high voice. And we're going to use something called hybrid picking.